Action.
My name is Chris Fastaway, and I am somebody. I just made a project, bro. Just go listen to it, bro.
We don't lose the time we spent together. I've been feeling love underneath the weather. Yeah, 'cause I know that I could go whenever. I really wish you lived forever. I really wish you lived forever. Yeah, I really wish you lived forever. I really wish you lived forever.
Action.
My name is Chris Fastaway, and I am somebody.
Hi, Chris Fastaway. How are you doing today?
I'm doing wonderful.
That's great. That's great to hear. So, tell me about yourself. Who are you?
My name is Chris Fastaway, and I'm a music artist.
How long have you had a passion for music?
I've had a passion for music ever since I can remember.
What did it stem from? Were you like raised around music, your family musicians, or did you just wake up one day and it's like, I really like music?
I wouldn't really say I was raised around music, but music was always played throughout the house when I was a child. I just always loved music, loved dancing, loved singing. I think it's just natural.
Who was your favorite musical artist growing up?
My favorite musical artist growing up was Michael Jackson and Lil Wayne. Pretty much, Waka Flocka, you know.
So, what does your day-to-day look like? So, like, what do you do every day?
I thought I had to sneeze, man. Every day, what I be doing, I be, like, as of lately, I just been sleeping, going to work, and making music every here and there.
What are the 3 biggest things that keep you going in life?
Music, not having the choice but to keep going, and family, friends.
If you could tell like, all 8 billion people in the world anything, what would you tell them?
I would tell them to follow me on Instagram
What's your Instagram?
and play my music. My Instagram, Chris Fastaway.
Yeah, I heard it here first. Follow Chris Fastaway on Instagram and play his music. Thank you, Chris.
I'm Chris Fastaway. I'm an upcoming music artist, and this is my first interview.
How you doing today, man?
And I'm doing pretty okay, pretty good.
So you said you're a musical artist, right?
Yeah,
Tell me about that. How long you been a musical artist?
I've been, I'd say, an official music artist since like 5th grade.
Since 5th grade?
I was about 10. I was when I came out with my first song.
My God, how did you do that?
Just, I would look up like voice recorder on my computer, and I just go to YouTube and find a beat. It'd be like a Chicago drill beat, and then I just play the beat and then press play on the recorder and record my song like that. So it wasn't the best quality,
But you already had that passion in you at that young age.
yeah.
What drove that passion? Were you raised around music?
It was always music in the household, so I guess I was raised around music, but my family, you know, they not passionate about music. Like as far as making music, nobody makes music, nobody plays any instruments. So I feel like I'm really like one of the first.
What do you think urged you to even want to pursue music as far as being a recording artist?
I don't even know, to be honest. I always just had a love for music. I didn't really know what else I wanted to do. I feel like I didn't try everything. Well, I haven't tried everything, but
I was
as
gonna
far as
say,
like,
how old are you?
I'm 18.
You only 18. That's young.
Yeah, I'm only 18, man. But like, I've played sports. I keep stuttering. I didn't play sports. I thought of being other things, but I don't know what I wanted to do. But I always loved music. I always liked to sing and dance, and you know, I wasn't really a rapper back then, but
So tell me, what was it like growing up for you?
growing up for me was hard. Like everything from as far as I can remember till 10 years old, it was peaches and cream. Like I had a normal life, a normal childhood. But you know, when I turned 10, some crazy things happened like within my family where I couldn't even live with my mom. I found out I was adopted, so my mom, not even my mom. And just a lot of crazy stuff happened. Like my childhood was very traumatic. So growing up was pretty rough.
How did it feel when you found you were adopted? Were you shocked or surprised any?
I wasn't so shocked or surprised. I kind of take everything with like a grain of salt, like, because I really don't know how to feel about a lot of things. I don't know how to act towards certain situations. So when, like, my sister had told me that I was adopted, and she said my stepdad had told her. So, you know, I came home from my aunt's crib one day, and I asked my mom, like, am I adopted? And she was like, yeah.
So she just told you after you asked her?
Yeah. She was like, yeah. Like, nobody ever officially told me I was adopted until that moment in my life. But it was always stigma, like, even, like, being a child, my siblings used to come over. I used to, like, really think my siblings was my cousin, because we lived in the same family, like, we got adopted into the same family, but we lived in separate households. So they used to come over and be like, we're adopted. And I'd be like, saying I'm adopted, I'd be like, I'm not adopted. Like, what are you talking about? But, so I just used to brush it off. So when I really found out, I was just like, oh.
So when you say siblings, do you mean like siblings, same birth
Mom.
parents?
We got the same mom, but different. I got a different dad than them.
Do any of them have the same father?
I believe, like, 5 of them got the same dad.
So are you and your siblings close?
Me and my siblings, I would say we close, but we not the closest.
And they were raised with your auntie,
Yeah.
your adopted mothers.
Well, my auntie is my adoptive mother, but, like, when I was adopted, I was given away, and she, like, kept my other siblings. So I was the only one raised in a separate household until I became a certain age.
So what age were you when you said you moved in with your aunt, right?
Yeah. So, I think at a certain age, like, my mom had got evicted. I was maybe, like, 8 years old. And it was either, like, we could either move in with my auntie or my grandma. And I wanted to live with my aunt. So I basically kind of begged my mom. Never mind. No, I'm just going to say it. I think it was one of the worst decisions I ever made in my life. Like, for real. Like, that impacted my whole life. But I was like 8. And I started living with my auntie. But, like, after a couple of years, my mom's had finally got a new place. We got a condo. But I was still living with my aunt during the week because I was going to school from her house rather than my mom just dropping me off at school every morning. And I'd just go home to my mom on the weekend.
So how was school? Did you enjoy school growing up?
I used to really love school. Like, I used to really love school. I used to be so excited to go to school, learn about things. My favorite thing to learn about was, like, animals, reptiles, and I like science. My siblings used to bully me, bro, because I was, like, a bookworm, and I was basically, like, a nerd. I used to love school, but then as I got older, I started going to school, like, to get money or to get girls, and I started looking at school as an escape from going home, you know.
So you say you used to love school all the way up to the point where your siblings used to bully you.
Yeah.
So when you say you love school, what did you love about it so much?
I just loved the whole experience, man. I loved everything. Like, making friends. I loved the teachers, bro. I loved reading. I loved drawing. I just loved, like, school. I really did.
What age were you where you stopped having that love for school?
Man, when I got to, like, 5th grade, I was going through a lot, bro. It was like, dang, I ain't even like school no more. Like, I used to just go to school, and I have mad friends. Like, I have a lot of friends, but it just being around a lot of people made me feel alone for some reason. It's like, I used to feel it in my stomach, bro. Like, just...
All the way back in 5th grade?
Yeah. That's as far as I can remember. I started feeling like everybody was fake.
As 5th grade, that's around the same time you found out you were adopted.
Yeah.
Do you think that had something to do with it, too?
I think that not having something to do with it, if, you know, I would have known I was adopted and still living with my moms, I would have been perfectly fine. So I don't think so much finding out I was adopted had so much to do with the fact that I was feeling hell alone. It was just my living situation and some of the situations I was going through in that time. Like, you know, just like, it was just crazy, man. Like, not being able to see, like, your parent who been there ever since you can remember, you know, not being able to see them anymore, seeing some of your family members, that was really messing with me. I just became, like, different. A whole different person.
Do you feel like that changed you forever?
It definitely did. If things never went the way that they happened in my life, I would probably be in college right now. Well, I'll be about to graduate, going to college, but, you know.
About to graduate?
Yeah. Yeah, I should still be in school right now.
So, you left school.
I left school.
What urged you to make that decision?
I didn't know I was leaving school. I didn't know I was leaving school, and to be honest, I went out of town to go spend some time with my biological sisters. I just met them from my dad side of the family. I just met my dad, man. But I went out of town to go spend some time with them, and I came back into town, and the person I was staying with, they didn't seem the happiest that I went out of town, yo. And it was going crazy, going off, and I just decided I didn't want to live there anymore. So I left town, and that's how I dropped out of school.
So you said you had met your dad in this process. Tell me, what was that like?
Meeting my dad, I ain't gonna lie, when I first talked to him, like when my sister gave me the number, I first talked to him, yeah, I cried, bro. Just because, it wasn't more so me, like, I wasn't crying because I was meeting this nigga. I was crying because it's like, I'm thinking of how my life would have been, you know, if I wasn't adopted and he was a good parent. You know, I was just kind of mad crying. Like, it kind of made me mad, bro.
Like, so it was like a crying from a sense of hurt.
Yeah, pretty much. I was just angry. Not even really hurt, more mad than sad.
So you talked to him on the phone a couple of times before you finally got to meet him?
Yeah, we was supposed to meet, but he was like, my grandmother ended up passing away. I ain't never know her or nothing, and he had wanted me to go to the funeral. My sisters did, and that's how I ended up meeting him. So
the first time meeting your dad was at his mother's funeral?
Yeah.
What was that experience like?
At this point, that experience was nothing, bro. Because I got used to my life, just crazy things happening. Some things I just don't even think they real no more, bro. I just think things just be happening.
So coming out of that, do you feel like you built a relationship with your father?
Not really.
Do you want to build a relationship with him?
I'm more of a person, if it happens, it happens, and if it don't, it don't. But I'm not going to go out my way to build a relationship with him. Sometimes I do call, and sometimes he don't answer. I'm the type of nigga, I'm not finna keep calling you, you know? The phone work both ways, so. But I wouldn't never see, like I didn't become to the point where any male figure try to come in my life and establish themselves as a father figure. I won't accept it. That's just the way it is, you know? So I'm not looking for a father. I'm damn near grown, you know? I'm just trying to get my life together. So if anything, this nigga gonna be more of a friend than a father. Respectfully.
Do you feel like that's from not having him first 18 years? You met him when he was 18, right?
Yeah.
So
I ain't had him all my life, you know? So.
And what about your birth mother? Have you met her before?
Never met my birth mother.
Have you talked to her before?
I talked to her one time.
What was that like?
I don't even know. Words can't even explain. I feel like I couldn't really have a intellectual conversation with her. I feel like she didn't know how to hold a conversation, but people have told me that my mother is like not up to date mentally. So I don't know. She just kept talking in circles.
So knowing how your parents weren't really parents that you see, like now you expect parents to have a child and raise a child. Knowing that you have parents like that, do you hold any type of resentment or anger towards them?
Honestly, I don't think I'm mad. I'm not mad at them or nothing, but some things I just don't understand. Like I be thinking like, how could you have a child and not take care of your child, you know? Like that's just what I be thinking about. I'm not really mad at them though.
Do you plan on having children one day?
Honestly, I don't know. I'm trying to reach a certain some goals before, you know, I have a child. So if I live long enough and accomplish enough, then yeah.
I feel like we touched on a lot of stuff happening.
Yeah.
Childhood, school. All right, let's get back to the music.
All right.
What kind of music do you make?
I make alternative rock. I make R&B music, rap music. Pretty much.
What is your music about? Or is it just, you just like to rhyme?
I don't just like the rhyme. Some of my music is just for fun, but the majority of my music is about anxiety and depression and sad stuff.
Do you deal with a lot of anxiety and depression?
I deal with a lot of anxiety, not so much depression.
Tell me, what is that anxiety like?
It just, I constantly worry. I worry about everything. I worry about my health. I worry about money. I worry about will I be successful. I just worry about my life. I worry about my friends, my family. But the most thing that I'm worried about is dying at a young age and being unfulfilled within my life. That's what I'm worried about the most. And my anxiety affects me physically. So my heart skips beats, man. Like sometimes I feel like I can't breathe. Sometimes my body feels like it's in pain. And I be going to the doctor, and they be like, nothing's wrong with me, you feel me?
And you're like, what do you mean nothing's wrong with me?
Right.
I feel like I'm about to die.
I feel like I'm about to die. I feel like I got cancer. I feel like I got something. I feel like something wrong with me. I feel like I'm gonna have a heart attack. Every day, bro. And they just give me pills, and they don't even work.
Do you feel like the music is a better outlet than taking the pills or anything like that?
Music is starting to feel a little pointless to me, but I still care about it so much. But my music is just me expressing the way I feel. It doesn't help. It's just like me having a conversation about how I feel. over and over again.
So you treat your music basically like a conversation
Pretty much.
with self or with everybody else.
My music is, I imagine myself talking to an instrumental.
So it's like you're the, let's use it in a painting form. It's like you're the painter and the instrument is the canvas.
I wouldn't say the instrument is the canvas. I'd say the instrument is the painter and I'm also the painter. Like,
And you're just making a cohesive sound together, huh?
yeah, I imagine myself like having a conversation with the beat, bro. You
So
know?
do you look at yourself as a rapper or instrumentalist, a artist, a vocalist?
I look at myself as an artist because I don't want people to label me as a rapper. Because I feel like I'm a rapper, I'm a rock star, I'm a pop star. You know, I feel like I'm all of those in one.
Who's your favorite artist right now?
Besides myself, it's gonna have to be like, I don't even know. So many artists, man. I don't even know.
I like that you said besides myself. I can tell you're very confident with your music and what you do.
Definitely.
You want to spit something for us right now?
Not right now. Not right now.
You say you gotta go to the link in the bio, huh?
Yeah, go ahead, click that link, man. But besides myself, I listen to a lot of Trippie Redd. I listen to a lot of rock music, like Black Veil Brides, Machine Gun Kelly. He be making some good rock songs. I've been listening to Lil Uzi Vert, J. Cole. I listen to everybody. Lyrical, mumble rapper. That's what people call it.
So, what's your biggest goal with the music?
My biggest goal with music is to inspire people, and I want to perform and travel, and I want everybody to hear my music.
Well, I wish you the best and the most success.
Appreciate it.
Excited to see what's in front of you for the future, and I hope that things do get better for you.
Now say, ooh, okay, ooh, yeah, ooh. I try to change for the better, yeah, yeah. I try, yeah, to pretend nothing hurts, yeah. I feel like I lost everything. Now nothing feels the same. I don't wanna feel no more. I feel everything, yeah, yeah. I don't wanna feel this way.